everyone, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Noni, and I would like to welcome you to Lamudi's Webilaunch series. The Lamudi Webilaunch series aims to introduce property seekers like you to the newest project offerings available in the market today. We will be highlighting in particular projects that boast of innovation and unique features that will surely be worth your investment. So, for today's episode, we will be witnessing the unveiling of the latest phase of the Woodside subdivision in Tanza, Cavite by Enduraland Development Corporation. Siyempre, salamat sa Enduraland team for inviting us to virtually witness live through Zoom and Facebook their groundbreaking event for the latest phase of Woodside subdivision. So everyone, both you and I, can virtually join in on the celebrations. And if you see yourself near Paradahan 1 in Tanza, Cavite, do feel free to call and drop by their site. All right, so joining us in this episode all the way from Woodside Subdivision in Tanza, Cavite are our friends from Enduraland. So we have, of course, let's welcome Sir Raymond Abesamis, Head of Operations. We also have Mr. Dante Dira, Head of Administration and Finance, as well as Miss Amy Serrano, Sales Manager. Good afternoon, Dante, Raymond, and Amy. So thank you again for joining us today and, of course, inviting us to be present on your groundbreaking event. I'm very excited to find out more about what this latest phase of Woodside has to offer. Diba? So I think I understand. I think for this first questions, I would like to direct it to Dante. Dante, I understand that we have some time before the actual ceremonies. So before you start with a whole program. And so I want to take this opportunity to get to know Enduraland and Woodside better. Dante, can you introduce us to Enduraland? Sino ba si Enduraland?
Hi. Yeah. Well, Enduraland Development Corporation is made up of like-minded individuals who believe that every Filipino deserves an inspiring community that is affordably priced. So, well, we try to do this by coming up with design concepts and themes and sticking to them throughout the planning process, even while we're value engineering everything. No? So it's not an easy task, but it's a core principle of our operations, and we try to stick to it as much as we can. Our goal as a company is to create vibrant living communities that will leave a positive, lasting impression on the community around it, on the surrounding areas. And of course, with our buyers, we hope that we always leave a lasting, positive impression with them.
Wow. All right. So basically, what you try to provide your residents is a vibrant living community where they see themselves living on the long term. Tama ba?
Yes. Well, most developers try to do that. But what we try to do is do that and make it affordably priced. We try not to cookie cut our designs. Every project that we go into is always met with a fresh perspective so that we can come up with the best possible look for the area. Sometimes we spend too much time nga in that particular phase. And then the rest of the time, what we do is we try to whittle down our aspirations because sometimes what we come up with is not always the most affordable of concepts. For example, we would take, like for example, Woodside, when we first decided to put this up, what we envisioned here was a San Francisco type of design. And the challenge was to bring the city of San Francisco here in Tanza, Cavite and execute it as if you were there. No? The big challenge there was how to do it within the budget that most Filipinos can afford. So, our next project actually, we're also trying to look at the different theme naman, hindi na San Francisco, but siguro more on that na lang later on when we're prepared to talk about it.
Mm. So parang San Francisco feels once na nandun ako sa Woodside subdivision.
Well, that's the objective. We don't always get it at the first try, but one of our core principles naman kasi is that we always strive to do our best to deliver the experience to the buyers, and well, we're hoping that we get it naman most of the time.
Well, I think naman more or less, more than anything else, di ba? You've been present here for several years already. And I think from my understanding, you guys have been, like what you mentioned, focused on your flagship project, which is ito na nga, si Woodside Subdivision located in Tanza, Cavite. So, lately kasi, di ba, parang ever since this whole pandemic started, Cavite has been gaining a lot of attention from property seekers. So, bakit hindi? Kasi Cavite is, I think, Cavite is close enough but still far enough from Metro Manila, if you get what I'm trying to say, diba? Close enough in such a way na it's still very much accessible. If I need to go here for work opportunities and all, but at the same time, it's also far enough in such a way na I'm still able to enjoy a laid-back lifestyle and a lower cost of living compared to here in Metro Manila. And I think some of our viewers right now are even currently considering a property within Cavite. So I think why not take this opportunity to introduce Woodside to them even more para naman ma-include nila sa Woodside subdivision in their choices for consideration in buying a property. So at this point, I guess I would like to ask naman si Raymond if you can introduce us more, give us more. Si Dante kanina has given some background on Woodside, but if you can give us more information about who Woodside is, what Woodside can offer, and where it's located.
Good afternoon to everyone. So Woodside, like we mentioned earlier, is the flagship project of Enduraland Development. It's a 12.4 hectare project situated in Tanza, Cavite. So it's comprised of four phases. So today we're launching our third phase already. And then in the next couple of months, we will also launch our last phase, which is an executive type of format already, which is basically bigger houses already. So in Woodside, what we wanted to create was basically an affordable housing project, but more so with the concepts of a mid cost housing subdivision. So what we basically mean here is that we were very generous in creating open areas. We have very usable amenities and of course wide roads.
So basically parang quality of living, medyo mid quality of living, but at the same time affordable yung price niya.
Yes, that's what we wanted to create here in Woodside.
Raymond, since you mentioned nga na we are now on the third phase, diba, of this whole project, can you tell us more about the Woodside community? Parang if I'm a resident there, what can I expect?
Well, okay. When we created this project, it was really for growing families both in Metro Manila and Cavite in general. So what we wanted to create was an exclusive, serene, and secured subdivision. And now that we're already launching our third phase, we also felt it as the proper time to also start doing our clubhouse. So in the next couple of weeks, we are also doing our clubhouse already so that we could give the people here the amenities that we started, that we committed to them when we started. So, like I said, what we're trying to create here is basically a community wherein people would not have to go far from where they are. Like what I forgot to mention earlier was right now Tansa is a bustling town already. So technically, I think around our area we already have three big malls here. We have All Home, we have SM 13, SM Rosario, and Robinson. So basically, what we what we're wanting to do here is to create a community wherein people during their weekend time wouldn't have to go to Metro Manila already. They could spend their time here in Cavite and enjoy their time with their families.
So kung gugustuhin nilang mag-malling, if they need to do their supermarket, everything is just
It's
very
very
near
easy.
the subdivision. And I think what's really
Yes.
good is yung na-mention mo na right now, you guys are actually already doing the construction of your clubhouse. So sa ngayon, wherein yung
Yes,
travel
we
is
are
very, very
already.
limited, right? When during this time when travel is
Yes.
very, very limited, that's something that your residents can, I'm sure, fully appreciate and use moving forward.
Yes, that's what we wanted to do. We're also being strict with our restrictions here because we also want our community to experience value appreciation in the properties that they brought from us. So I think moving forward, we have a testimonial from one of our homeowners so that they could probably give our viewers an experience on what it is to live in an exclusive subdivision by Enduraland.
Wow. So, I mean, at the end of the day, diba, the best persons really to talk about the benefits of living within a community is someone who actually experiences living there. So, this testimonial is very, very, I guess, much appreciated at this point to see someone living in Woodside at this point.
Hi, Miss ST. We
Hello.
fully believe in our project, and we can spend the whole afternoon talking about why Woodside is the best option for people building their families. However, we think it's best if one of our residents, like you,
Yeah.
who actually lives here, can share his experience.
Okay.
Would like to ask, ma'am, how long have you been living here?
I'm Esty Mosley. I'm an HR manager. We live here for about almost 2 years. I think this coming March, we will be here 2 years.
What made you decide to live in Woodside?
Me and my husband actually, we've been looking for the house for almost 2 years, and then when somebody asked, invited us to come here to do the tripping, my husband really madly in love with the place. That's the real answer, though. Yeah. So and then when we look around, and then it's like the place is so quiet, and then like the place is clean, yeah. And then my husband, he never think twice. After the tripping, we went to the office and then paid the reservation. So I think the reason why we finally decided to live here, because the place is so quiet, and then by the way, it's so convenient. When you go outside, left and right, there's a mall, there's a supermarket. It's like everything is near in the place. And also the environment is so clean, and then the trees, it's like this is a peaceful place for me, and also to my family as well.
Right.
Yeah.
How about what's the best part of living in Woodside?
I think the best part is you are convenient in everything, and then it's a peaceful place, and then last is when I have something to talk with about Woodside, and then I will go to the office, and then the staff, they are easy to be with. They're, you can, you don't need to please them. They can talk to you. Yeah, you will ask a question, and then they will find an answer to you. They are very cool, and then, whatever you can tell them, whatever you can ask them, in my own experience, they can answer me, they can help me. Yeah.
What do you think are the benefits of living here in Woodside?
The benefits living here in Woodside are the place is so quiet, the environment is clean, and then the security here, the guard, like middle of the night, 24 hours. They are, doing walking, checking, rubbing. So I can feel our safety here.
You're secure. You're
Yeah.
more secure.
Yeah, more secured because, compared to other subdivision, they don't have 24-hour security. But this place, this subdivision, they have. To all viewers who's watching me right now, I'm inviting you to look for the place. I think they are, having a grand launching of phase 3. You can come and then you can look just like me. This is just for free. I'm doing this just for free, but then I guarantee you the place is so quiet, and then the place is clean, and then you can go outside left and right. There's, a mall here. So very convenient to live here. And then the price is, it's not expensive. You can, manage to pay. That's all I can say.
All right. So I think it's now about time for the groundbreaking event. Raymond, Dante, and Amy, we will let you go for now so you can proceed with the program. So thank you again and see you later. So for us,
You
we
later.
will be staying online though, so we can watch the groundbreaking and the grand unveil of Woodside Subdivision Phase 3 from the comforts of our home. So we have Amy back with us to tell us more about this newest phase. Hi again, Amy.
Hi, Miss Tony. Good morning, everyone.
Amy, so now that we've witnessed the groundbreaking ceremony and the unveiling of Phase 3, diba? We're very much curious about what this latest phase has to offer. Pwede mo bang i-share sa amin kung anong meron or anong may expect ng property seekers natin sa Phase 3 ng Woodside?
Miss Tony, in Phase 3, we introduced a new house model, which is yun po yung bagong townhouse namin. It's actually the third model house na townhouse na in-offer namin sa mga buyers natin. And then, more bigger yung floor area, and then much upgraded yung ating house finishes for Phase 3. We have two models. Number one is Ashton, and then the Delano model, which is more upgraded than Duncan model.
So, tama po yung mga model houses natin dito sa Phase 3, mas malalaki, mas maluluwag at mas upgraded kumpara sa ating
Yes, ma'am.
Phase 1 and 2. All right. So,
Yes,
I mean, dahil nga kaka-launch pa lang natin, Miss Amy, do you have any ongoing promotions para naman sa mga tao, sa mga nanonood na gustong bumili ng property sa Cavite ngayon? Baka ito na ang makapagpa-oo sa kanila.
Yes, ma'am. For Ashton, the price of Ashton is 2.3 million and Delano is 2.7 million. Actually, Yung monthly payment for the Ashton model is only 20,000, and for Delano is 24,000 pesos. Our buyer can have an option for the financing scheme. We have bank, pag-ibig, and in-house financing. For 2.3 and 2.7, that's only an introductory price for the phase 3 house model that we offer to our buyer.
Introductory price meaning pag tagal-tagal, malamang mag-i-increase pa to. So this is the perfect time for
Yes,
them to
ma'am.
buy a unit now, no?
Yes, ma'am. Habang mura pa po, affordable to our buyers, sana ngayon na po nila i-grab yung opportunity na makabili sila ng phase 3.
So, well, thank you, Miss Amy, for sharing that to us. At this point, I think it's a good time for you to invite naman our viewers to visit the actual Woodside subdivision, di ba po?
Okay. So, we would like to invite everyone, our sellers, brokers, and of course buyers to visit our website at www.enduraland.com.ph. And our project is located in Barangay Paradahan, Tanza, Cavite. It's between Pure Gold Tanza and SM 13.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Amy, for that very comprehensive backgrounder on Woodside Phase 3. I'm sure our viewers are very excited to check out Woodside's latest phase and experience the San Francisco lifestyle, to the words of Dante earlier, diba? So, again, for those who are interested to know more about Woodside and all its latest offerings, like what Amy mentioned, please feel free to visit their website at www.enduraland.com.ph, or simply visit lamudi.com.ph and search for Woodside. Or to make things even easier for you, just click on the URL in the caption of this video. Syempre, feel free to also drop by the actual Woodside development in Paradahan 1, Tanza, Cavite. And again, at this point, I would like to again thank you, our viewers, for being with us today. And of course, salamat sa Enduraland team for inviting Lamudi and our viewers to witness your groundbreaking event virtually, diba? Salamat Raymond, salamat Dante, and salamat Amy. We hope to welcome you back in our episode soon. And after this phase 3, we're looking forward to getting to know more about phase 4 in the next few months. So thank you, everyone. Have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.